So lately I've been using this really amazing technique to help me get out of a bit of a mental spiral. You know that feeling when you think a negative thought and then momentum starts to kick in, where law of attraction just brings you thought after thought after thought that matches that negative thought. And momentum works whether it's positive or negative, but often work, especially for women around their period and when high stressful situations and times in your life where you feel like you're more drawn to more negative thinking, this technique will really help you with that. So if I find that my thoughts start to ruminate on something and it starts to get a lot of speed going with it, and I start to feel like a lot of emotion around it, I'll immediately get out a notebook and I'll write down what's bothering me. I'll write it down in like a sentence or two, what is bothering me. And then I will make the conscious choice to reach for a thought that feels better and write that down. Now, the trick is with this that you don't want to reach for a thought that is like amazing straight away. You want to reach for a thought that feels just a little bit better than the last one that you just thought, because you don't want to try and jump too high, because that'll just make you frustrated because you're not there yet. So it's about doing that vibrational work and about just softening it. So the other day I parked my van in front of a building that I didn't realize that I was blocking my neighbor's view, and I got an email from the real estate about it, and I was feeling a little bit hypersensitive, and I was like, oh, I didn't mean to upset them, and I felt like I was in trouble, or like I'd done something wrong by somebody, and I felt judged and sort of misunderstood. And I knew that it was blowing it out of proportion in my mind. But sometimes when you're in stressful times of your life, you tend to focus on anything that's going wrong as like a reason to justify why you feel bad. But so what I did is I got a piece of paper out and I decided to write down just thoughts that felt a little bit better than the last one, so that I could feel better about it. And I did get there. I was like, you know what, if I was in their position and I had somebody blocking my view, I would probably try and get in contact with the body corporate as well. And it's not a big deal. I'm sure that they actually don't have any negative feelings towards me. They were just trying to get something sorted and out the way. And nothing bad actually happened, and I didn't actually get in any trouble. I just got told to move it. And maybe I am looking at this maybe in a little bit of a sensitive way, and maybe it's not as big a deal as I thought it was. And so by just doing that vibrational work, by doing it with a notebook and a pen, because when your thoughts are really busy like that, you tend to not be able to grasp yourself and you can't focus properly. So get a notebook and a pen out next time and start writing down just a little bit better each time, just a thought that feels that little bit better, and you'll find relief really quickly.